Welcome to the presentation about the nominees for Instructional Technology Hall of Fame. My name is Amanda DeCardi, and today I put forward the nomination of Dr. Michael F. Baudouin. Baudouin was born in the early 1940s and began his undergraduate education at the University of Maine. He received his master's from the American University School for International Service in Washington, D.C., and in 1975 he completed his doctoral studies at the University of Massachusetts, where he also worked with the University Without Walls program to expand non-traditional educational programs for adults. This led to his involvement in the DE side of ITDE. In 1980, Baudouin became the first dean of the Distance Education Program at St. Joseph's College, where he administered that program's expansion to an enrollment of over 7,000 students in all of the 50 United States. In 1985, he became the Director for Administration and Human Resources at the University of Maryland's European Division in Heidelberg, West Germany, where he oversaw a combined undergraduate and graduate program that encompassed 50,000 adult learners in 14 countries at 200 different locations, an impressive feat. He joined Bentley College in the late 1980s and then became the founding dean of a college for a program encompassing continuing education at the University of New England in the early to mid-1990s. Currently, Dr. Baudouin is a tenured professor at the University of New England, where he's been since '96. He is also an adjunct professor at the University of Maryland University College, where he has been involved with instructional technology since 2000. Baudouin has been widely published with over 75 publications. His publications in the late 1970s had a cross-cultural component based on grants from the U.S. Department of Education. It's worth noting that Baudouin maintained balance in his life at this time, as he was an avid skier and published the Maine Ski Touring Guide and Map in 1979. He proudly boasts that the first printing of 5,000 sold out. In the 80s, he was a champion for distance education when he published topics such as Independent Study, a Bum Rap for Too Long, and Distance Learning Does Work. In the 1990s, his publications reflected his passion to connect research to practical applications, and even had his work translated and published in French. He continued to maintain balance in his life when he published Search for the Perfect Pinot Blanc in the Wine Spectator in 1998. Since 2000, much of his work has focused on the administration and management side of DE. He received Best Paper for his work at the Distance Learning Administration Conference, and in 2004 he published Reflections on Research, Faculty, and Leadership in Distance Education, which was the winner of the Charles Wedemeyer Award. Why should you vote for Dr. Michael Baudouin? Because he's a true innovator and champions grounding the field of ITDE in literature. He is a scholar of application as he seeks to apply theoretical knowledge to real problems. He is a scholar of integration because he makes connections across all disciplines. He's a scholar of discovery because he is constantly in search of new knowledge and is widely cited. He is a role model for those of us entering ITDE. He's an athlete, he travels, he restores houses, he collects wine, all of this on top of his scholarly roles. Say it with me. We, the members of Principles of Instructional Technology, do hereby induct Dr. Michael F. Baudouin into the Instructional Technology Hall of Fame on this day, November 5th, 2011.